I don't care how tough life gets, I'm still not eating this slice of bread. Raccoons wash their food before eating it, so they gave them cotton candy. Why? How animals eat their food. Animals eating manual. Did I miss a page? I feel like I won the lottery. The whole bag is like this. I'm the luckiest man in the world. I don't feel so good. You flew too close to the sun. Asian food, Mexican food, Indian, Middle Eastern, Italian, Norwegian, Greek food, all pointing to onions. We ordered 1 pepperoni pizza. Normal diners, cooks food safely in an oven. Japanese steakhouses, how to keep all the cookies to yourself. Wasting food for views, but wasting food in a comedic manner. They really are just the same person. People born in the medieval period who ate real food. People now who eat artificial food in McDonald's. Nobody knows how, but if you shake this thing while it's in the grease, the food will cook faster. This aggressive plastic bag that came with my food. Recycle or die. McDonald's manager whips blender at customer for throwing food. The manager, parry this, you casual. After arguing with your wife, then she serves you breakfast. American school lunches. Food that's good and food that's healthy. You aren't allowed to eat the cat food. Where is that written? In the name, cat food. Disgusting military food. But just add hot sauce and it makes everything taste better. Food after being microwaved. But the bagel. I don't have such weaknesses. Do you know why blind people can't eat fish? No. Why? It's because it's seafood. Food, $21. Delivery fee, $5. Tip, $6. Total, $93. Dry food crunches. Ridiculously small kitten. Yum 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 yum. Some couples. Me. Brian, do not touch my food. I have 7 shrimp and 4,728 rice. People in Pittsburgh actually eat pizza where the crust is cooked and toppings are put on cold. So to answer your question, yes, Pittsburgh is as bad as it sounds. This is how you hold a sandwich. Raviolis are just spaghetti gushers. The sacrifices we make as fathers will always go unnoticed. When the menu looks like this, you know the food's about to be so good. In a locked city, someone tied a bag of food and water to a pole for stray dogs. Having a little weekend treat. Photos I took of the moon tonight. Samsung 22 Ultra. These mangoes do not taste the same. They shouldn't even both be called mangoes. Both are good. Why are we complaining? Apple gradient, can I get a oh yeah? Oh yeah. AI is now better at generating videos of Will Smith eating pasta. Better is subjective in this case. McDonald's. I want to eat the real food. I said the real food. Grandma's cooking. Perfection. Let's good eat food. Let's eat good food. Fast food workers in commercials and in real life. Healthy food and unhealthy food. Please quote tweet this with your most controversial food opinion. I love controversial food opinions. You should eat foods you're allergic to. Don't be a coward. Soul food. For whomst? Dwellers of purgatory? Anon is too smart to be fooled. Put food in the dirt. More food comes out. You expect me to believe this? Builds triangle out of metal. It doesn't sink. BS. Gordon Ramsay's show be like, Gordon, please taste our food. It's awful. A bald eagle ordering fast food at a drive-thru. The most American photo ever taken. What you get from fast food restaurants versus what you get in expensive restaurants. Taking a sip of cold water right before eating really hot food. Fire resistance. Mankind has already started growing food in space, namely potatoes, in 1995. My girlfriend's stomach hurts. She requested 1 wheat thin and 1 grape for dinner. Apparently my food isn't good. I think it means your cooking was awful, Finian. This you. My parents have a bar of soap that looks like meat, not on purpose I don't think. And I feel weird using it to wash my hands. What a time to be alive. They have Nutella slices now. I don't know how to feel about this. I love it when feet are included with the food gripping images. It's like a legendary combo meal. How do you like your spaghetti? Dry or wet? Germs surrounding a molecule of food on the floor and counting to 5. So it was the 3. I remember it being the 3-second rule. Is it 5? OMG, I love onions. They add so much flavor to my food. Guys, look what I made for dinner. Keep your fancy wedding cake. I'm having a Viking meat ship. Decorated the pantry with a pentry. Flats are better than drums. As a professional wing connoisseur, I approve of this statement and deem it factual. Vegan food. Vegan food if mushrooms didn't exist. Vegan food if it wasn't trying to imitate meat. Me. Can we eat out? Mum, we have food at home. Food at home. My mum makes good pasta. Average blow on your food eater. An average half enjoyer. Cheese is the most stolen food in the world. Five Guys is good when my family wants lunch and also wants to stop having $78. We sell crispy chicken sandwiches on Sunday. Our ice cream machines are always working. Begun. The fast food war has. When was food invented? It wasn't, idiot. People before it wasn't, idiot. I'm starving. Unpopular opinions, food edition. Mint chocolate should be banned. If I wanted to eat toothpaste, I'll eat toothpaste. Waffle House is not playing with y'all. Order from the menu. We're not making nothing seen on TikTok. I got us some gummy bears. bears. That's interesting because I love gummy bears. And me, that's why I got 2. Will this be enough? You need more onions, dude. Come on, not enough. Pros and cons of making food. Pros, food. Cons, making. You can drink drinks, but you can't food foods. I request elaboration. 10 pieces. For those who can't eat spicy food. How about for the nose? What's the point of eating spicy food then? Cat donuts. We're positive you want these adorable cat donuts, right? Meow. 200,000 units are ready, with 1 million more well on the way. Vanilla. A rare, expensive, and exceptionally tasty spice whenever someone uses it to refer to something as being plain. I like to think of myself as an onion. Peel back the many layers and deep down inside, you'll find a smaller, more anxious onion. Reflecting on this actual dinner I had in college once, average fast food fan. An average home-cooked meal enjoyer when you're doing the dishes but accidentally touch some wet food. Dad is trying to get us food, but Dad is also trying to get the fish. Aww. Life. Being catfished by food is the highest level of pain. American food. One small bite is enough to fill the stomach of a grown man. Trade offer. I receive cold food with cold bowl. You receive cold food with hot bowl. Humans 100,000 years ago. Me hungry, me hunt mammoth. Humans today. Why food delivery slow? Gripping food with force. Who the hell cut my bagel? Stevie Wonder? A beef Wellington is just a corn dog from a different socio-economic background. My entire 5-pack of Reese's had no peanut butter in it. I can sense the desperation growing with every bite in this picture. Dividing of your soap to make it last longer. Have you tried this hack before? My hungry self thought these were mangoes. The cake of the person that only shops online. Mother's Day and Father's Day. I've been carcinogen maxing lately, so I regularly eat completely burnt pizza slices. They don't taste good, but they are carcinogenic. Does the red mean the fish is still raw? Should I cook it more? Muting this, but for your information, I'm in the hospital. It burned a hole in my stomach. Can you finish this massive porterhouse steak alone? No, I can't. I can't do anything right. Her, come over. Can't. I'm making an 11-mile pizza. Nobody's home. Whoa, did you just say 11-mile pizza? Yes. Whoa, pepperoni. I'll be right there. Eating more food. Mass gainer shake. Blending a cheesecake in your protein shake. Family prays at McDonald's. Food miraculously transforms into Chick-fil-A. Psst, got any food? How about some crumbs? What about trash? I eat trash. France is the only country to force all the supermarkets to give unsold food to the needy. My boyfriend mentioned he wanted a donut, and I spent 5 hours making them from scratch. The person delivering my food seems incredible. Why I deliver? I am obsessed with carrying containers. Favorite food is quesadillas, baby. Urgent. Has anyone in London lost their open Tupperware full of beans? Because I have found your open Tupperware full of beans. Sitting down after a hard day to eat my comically large brick of chocolate. Choking on food, choking on spit, and choking on air. I have an idea. We open a restaurant and offer free food, but the bathroom entry wouldn't be free. Nobody is going to use the bathroom though. Here's the plot twist. We put diarrhea pills in the food. What always sounds like a good idea at the time, but rarely is. Ordering a $12 meal for $29 on food delivery apps. I actually write down how I feel after I've ordered food, so I never do it again. 7 a.m. My body is a temple. 7 p.m. The temple is closed. My papa asked my nana what she wants for their 65th anniversary, and she answered, "Just you, my love, and a big pizza." The cutest snowflake. It's in the cutest spot too. This is my brush. This is my paint, and this is my canvas. Always keep a piece on you, just in case. Do you guys prefer your ibuprofen hot dog or hamburger style? At Texas Roadhouse, I ordered mac and cheese. The server said it was scratch made. It was still cold. She said, "That's how they make it. It looks like slop, dude." Give me one good reason to not end my life, Tim Hortons. Everyone is confused and thinking this is roast beef. This is a Boston cream donut. I do love that most of the time my lunch looks like a fairly responsible 12-year-old was left alone for an afternoon. This is just a deconstructed sandwich. Ice cream van charging customers £7 for 99 flake is seized by police. Thanks, Dad. Restaurant, where we went today, without you. The food from the ad and the actual food. Me. Mom, can we stop at McDonald's? No, we have food at home. Food at home? Hexagons, flavorless. 3 generations ago, organic food was just called food. Herbivores. I eat only plants. Carnivores. I eat only meats. Omnivores. Food is food. When you go to a party for the food and there is no food. Food in microwave and bowl in microwave. Mexican food. Ice cream. What the hell is this? Food exists. Gordon Ramsay. This is awful. Victorian era radiator with built-in food warmer. Too lazy. Get the remote. I'm too lazy, but my battery is low. I'm running. Nachos are just tacos that don't have their life together. If you did this as a kid, I know for a fact you're an alcoholic now. I'm not an alcoholic. The problem with our food food system. This is $1 and this is $5.99. Bring back $10 Chinese food, $600 apartments, and a $20 full tank. I wish. Marco's food, 7 wings. You touch this and you die. This is 100% me. Woman shares video complaining about food she got at a food bank. Gets accused of being ungrateful. Trespassers are welcome. Dog food is getting to be expensive. Welcome to Los Angeles, where the food trucks start grinding in traffic. Brand. Our food is very good. Burger eater. I don't like. Brand. Shut. Trade offer. I receive infinite rubs and food. You receive meat. Trade accepted. 5. Oh boy, Chinese food. 505. I ate way too much Chinese food. 5010. Oh boy, leftover. Alright, let's face it. These are highly slept on. These are better when stale than when fresh. Snacks that still exist now, but just hit different. Blood pressure's about to go through the roof. Told my girl I wanted my steak done rare. This is not rare. This is unheard of. At least it isn't congratulations. I work at Domino's and someone really ordered none pizza left beef eye. Scientists make world's skinniest spaghetti. The vital ingredient is ant venom. Eggnog is perfect for when you feel like drinking a glass of pancake batter. When I cook with cilantro, I throw in a little soap too, so no one feels genetically superior to anyone. Am I the only one that eats potatoes unpeeled? No, I love unpeeled potatoes. What? Packed my husband a slice of cake with his work lunch and he sent me this. My pumpkin from Sting. Studio Ghibli inspired smoothie. I wouldn't want to drink this out of fear of ruining the artwork. Babe, what's wrong? You haven't touched your Hello Kitty sushi. Sliced bread was invented in 1928. People in 1927. When the food might be buzzing, when the food is not buzzing. And today we use a pair of tweezers to open an orange. The person at the deli kept asking me how thick I want my meat sliced, so I said medium, and they said they need a number, so I panicked and I said 5. So now I have an inch-thick slab of bologna and anxiety. Sometimes if my dog refuses to eat, I pretend to cook his food on the stove. It works every time. Me. Lord, thank you for this meal. Bless it and make it good for my body. Amen. The Lord. Yep, it's too much of a miracle. Dead leaves? That's called yard salad now, and it's the new food trend. Leaves. Where are you going? I just wanted a 6-inch cold cut combo on Italian, and this guy brought out his bunkai. Another day, another recipe. Who wants a taste? I was gonna call the police, but you bought great value pickles, so you have to be struggling. My family is in 2037. They got their pandas embossed with what meat is inside. Mostly I want to know who approved the picture of moldy cheese for this pizza. Thinking about a very short hot dog. Them. Stop spending money on things you don't need. Me. Y'all can't tell me God isn't real. Pizza. These are the type of things I get emotional about. Sugar and dice edible dice sets. Dice rolls 1. Me. Screw you, eats dice. The party not knowing they're edible. My boss gave me this today. Safe to say I'm done with this job. Thank you for your encouragement, commitment, investment. With driving sales and beating plans by 6 million, you are very appreciated. And you got given a mint. I don't care how old I am. I'm gonna eat me a Lunchable and drink me a Capri Sun. I'm not proud of this, but I needed a burger bun. Oh, you love your mom? Name 3 things of her albums. There's food at home. I'll give you something to cry about. I brought you into this world. I can take you out. $122.50, 10 pizzas. That's $12.25 per pizza in 1990, which means somehow pizza has avoided inflation. Please tell me I'm not the only one who spreads it like this. No idea how you've stayed under Homeland Security's radar for this long, but they're on their way right now. Me, about to make an outrageous amount of spaghetti because I never know how much to cook. Hotels. This is a place to relax, unwind, and take it easy. Also hotels. We stop serving breakfast at sunrise. The McRib is the deadbeat dad of the fast food world. It comes around once a year and we're all supposed to act excited. Ice cream tastes 600% better out of a helmet. It's science. Taco Bell is now selling a $10 a month Taco Bell subscription service. You can get 1 taco a day for 30 consecutive days for the price of $10. I hate dating so much. Like, what am I supposed to say to this? Dinner. Cat bagels. Make me this and I'll consider it a proposal. This is what an actual war on Christmas looks like. Caesar salad candy canes. Guylian seashell Belgian chocolate. My childhood in a seashell. Trade offer. I receive $5. You receive the best deal in modern fast food. Growing up really isn't so bad. Adult Lunchable ribeye steak potato 2 beers, $19.99. This is what the actual food pyramid should look like. How much do you like cheese? Me. How about Netflix and this? That's practically a marriage proposal. The 4 horsemen of stuff you eat when you're standing with the fridge open, trying to decide what to eat. I picked up my mum drunk and she said, "Can we get McDonald's?" To which I replied, "No, we have food at home." Been waiting to say that for years. But think how many times she took you. Splitting this with the most beautiful girl in town. Mini pretzel dog's bucket. Back from the gym, my wife has done me a lovely breakfast. Then off to work we go. Bosh. Sausages need to be cooked more. Victoria Rushton has gone viral after sharing a picture of her massive 23-inch Yorkshire pudding. No, human food, not dog food. All I heard was food twice. Doc, I don't feel so good. Let's check your health bar. Eat some food you find in the trash. Should heal you right up. You were told last year. Heard you've been naughty, so here's the scoop. What you get for Christmas is snowman poop. The wife. Want to split a cinnamon roll? Sure. The wife. Is yours. This should be illegal. I don't like cinnamon rolls. Jen and Fisher were working in a fast food restaurant in the 80s. I was looking up American food on Google and wasn't disappointed. Order food. Priority delivery, so the driver has to drive directly to my house instead of delivering other people's food first. No tip added. Monster. What's more dry? The juice doesn't even get cold with 50 ice cubes. Pick your sandwich, pick your fries, and pick your drink. 1C. No diet drink. When your side chick wants to hang out with your family. So, am I invited over there? We don't have enough food. Who said anything about food? I can't just kick it and chill with y'all. We ain't got enough house. Pink Pearl is an apple cultivar developed in 1944 by Albert Etter, a Northern California breeder. I'd love to have one of these. We're cancelling each other over food takes today. Post your cancelable food take, and I will pin the worst comment, which is like unpopular but popular opinion. Vegetable and fruit. Chips are healthy after all. Stuffed crust pizza. 9 out of 10 dentists. Stupid cutting board. So far it's brought 3 chickens back to life. Me. Can we eat at home? Mum. No, there's food at McDonald's. Food at McDonald's. I'm pretty bad at math until someone orders mozzarella sticks for the table. When I say I'm gonna crush a 6-pack and pass out, this is what I mean. I finally finished all the jerky. Now for the main course. I fell through my hammock, but I saved my s'more. Rumi stumbled in drunk last night. Before he fell asleep, he mentioned that the stove was broken. This is what I woke up to. Last night I asked my husband to put some spaghetti on the stove so I could start dinner when I got home. Yeah, I keep that thing on me. Imagine meeting a shady dealer and he shows up to the deal with an avocado. My roommate always puts our leftovers in a way where it looks like the container is full. I have a great vegan sushi recipe if anyone is interested. Blueberry mac and cheese is a real thing. So are the police. When Chick-fil-A gives you a whole cow. Yes, a cow, not a chicken, a cow. My mum would have seriously beat my butt if I opened up 4 cereals at once. Eating disorder? Nah, I'm eating disorder. Vendors in Asia are using banana leaves and coconut fronds instead of plastic packaging. Nothing beats a pickle pop on a hot summer day. Christmas cookies? No, I haven't seen any Christmas cookies. Let me get this straight. You think this kind of cookie is good? I do, and I'm tired of pretending it's not. Grilled cheese is made by charring one side and nervously undercooking the other. Don't be fooled by lookalikes. Hydrox cookies, 1954. Oh, we got fooled by lookalikes. History is written by the victors. Who would want to eat a cookie called Hydrox though? Sounds like a brand of dish soap. I love tiny versions of normally regular sized things. Well, you are going to adore my pee-pee. Couldn't afford a real turkey this year, but we ball spam turkey. I have come across the fridge-scaping trend. People are customizing their fridges inside. Choose one carb to eliminate. No, I don't think I will. Goodbye, bread. No. Goodbye, pasta. No. Goodbye, I don't know. If Lay's made avocados, this is what they're gonna start doing. I'm sorry. What? So they're called German chocolate cakes, but they were originated in the United States, and it was named after an English-American chocolate maker, Samuel German. What is something you're passionate about? Me. My fridge when I'm trying to figure out something to eat, and my fridge when I'm trying to figure out where to put my groceries. No wonder it's been cold as hell. Someone left the fridge open. Square cup pizza is better than triangular cup pizza. Nah. Ran out of jelly. Switch out the grapes with bananas. Trust me. Vegan spiced pumpkin mochi cake with a black sesame glaze. Thought this was a washing up sponge. Miserable Japan man eats rice and cold water for 21 years in hopes of retiring early. The Despicable Me 4 popcorn holder has been revealed. Only active area of innovation in the American economy. You ever cut up hot dogs in your ramen noodles? Jesus, they're the size of apples. It has come to my attention that a striking number of you are completely unfamiliar with the hyperbole. I asked for plain rice. Wife, women are just better at multitasking. Me, I just ran out get a bath while defrosting the bacon. Checkmate, babe. Excited for this. Lindsay's barbecue in Jordan has a nice feel to it. Can't wait to taste it. Never seen ribs that made me thirsty and depressed before. Being in love has made me so corny. Why am I tearing up at how gently this lettuce leaf is cradling the pickle? McDonald's really dropped the hardest cap of all time in 1982. They cooked with this hat. Nobody, USA. Fried chicken ice cream sandwich. I had this delicious omelet this morning. I seasoned the eggs with sugar sugar, oil, and chocolate, and threw in a little flour for texture. Babe, are you okay? You've barely touched your pickle pizza. Yeah, if I do touch it, I'll die. Imagine if your fridge did what you do to it every day. Every half an hour, it goes to your room, opens the door, stares at you for 5 minutes, then leaves. That guy from maths books who buys 100 oranges. Double fillet of fish, add bacon. These animals don't even hang out together. This is nuts. They don't even know of each other's existence. Who brought me this tasty hay? Nobody. Me? Oh, good. They got that good ice. Early 2000s birthday starter pack? Me. When the DoorDash person knocks instead of just leaving the food there. What boomers think millennials want and what millennials really want. Thanksgiving's about to go crazy. This is kind of what it's like being a vegetarian. How much do you like avocados? Healthy burgers. No, it's Hyundai burgers. Not a mistake that it's someone's last ever shift. Love it when McDonald's makes mistakes. When slicing cheese, for every slice you slice, you must eat a slice. This is the only method. All other methods are wrong. Love her. My roommate bites into her butter, then drops it on the pan when she cooks. This is how you can annoy Asians and Italians just with one picture. Unfortunate sticker placement. Your family deserves nothing. Maybe the most beautiful photo I've ever taken. This tweet transcends language barriers. Me, after every step while cooking. I mean, I just don't like when my hands are dirty. It's not a nice feeling. The power of makeup. You turned a potato into a human? Wow. About to snap and make everybody holy. Church infinity stones. Boss brought in hot dogs. I feel valued and respected as an employee, and I am more likely to perform at a high level. I will turn a blind eye to the atrocities. What scares me the most about being stranded on a desert island is having to figure out how to make all the ingredients for nachos from scratch. POV. You bought cake from Whole Foods. This is the most powerful poll I have ever seen. Imagine what it will look like in 20 more hours. I had this argument in the group chat, but I want to know the truth.
Isn't it very tacky for somebody to eat the free bread as soon as you get it?
Yes, no. Bill does not play about his breakfast. To whoever ate my frosted flakes in the break room, that wasn't very great of you. This is the only thing that gets me through the day. I expect a new box on my desk by tomorrow morning. Bill, give it back. Yin Yang hot dog hamburger. Hot durger. Instead of doing this, don't. I may never buy hot dog buns again. Carrying a lunchbox to work is a feminine trait. There's absolutely nothing manly about it. Me, on my way to work, masculinely. Imagine working in an office with these kind of people. Danger of infection. My roommate taught me to always use a waffle maker for grilled cheese so the holes will hold extra soup. Genius. Leicester cheese and onion cob. Churchill is dead, my brother. The planes are no longer overhead. You don't have to eat like this. Left my window down in the Bronx and someone took a bite of my burrito, showing this potato what it could become if it applied itself. Boneless chocolate chip cookies. Coincidentally, Rainbow Dungeons and Dragon Nerds also describes the overwhelming majority of my social circle. First day of marriage, husband is waiting an hour for a feast breakfast, and I bring him an apple I carve hearts into. Please don't bother me during my meditation. 10 hours of silence, occasionally broken up by the Taco Bell bong. Packed my husband a slice of cake with his work lunch, and he sent me this. My thumbkin from Sting. I'm losing my mind over this. You know what this adultery needs? Sandwiches. Having an affair? We cater. I had no idea Bill was a bubble tea girly. Never mind, I trust him now. Drinking it like a saxophone. Picture of archaeologists examining the remains of an old Italian village. Yesterday I found out steak is beef, and I'm so embarrassed to say what animal I thought steak was all this time. I'm curious. Horse. Do you eat steak? Yes. So you were just casually, comfortably eating horse all these years. I thought we all were. Going to spoil my husband and myself with delicious breakfast in the morning. Can't wait to spoil myself with this and give my husband cornflakes. Guy asks if he was a jerk for refusing to cook an expensive steak. Well done for his guests. Yeah, you are kind of a jerk. It's their decision. But this is bait. This is not real. I'm gonna try and make some Barger Blast chicken. There was a frozen piece of salmon at the bottom of my fridge I tried to cook after seasoning, but I'm realizing this is a mango. Yay, novel idea. In a world where everyone is born with a countdown with how many French fries they are allowed to eat before death, one young man, me, is born with an infinity symbol. He grows up thinking it's an 8, so he never eats any fries. He's teased and taunted by the high fry kids. Then he eats his first fry on his 18th birthday. His number doesn't change, but the rest of his world does. Spaghetti donut. I'm at the age where I realized my mum really needed that chicken thawed when she came home from work. I know how to cook. Me too. This banana-shaped tub and couch. Okay, but if I don't smell like banana after, I don't want it. I hate a it's their job type of people. I was raised differently. I'll clear my table myself. It's not that hard. I've just taken my grandson to the park by Woodlands Road. Some idiot has covered the playground in beans. This is so British. I have cleaned as much as I can, but I only had one sheet of kitchen roll. Please be careful. Backed an insane reduce to clear on my lunch today, from £2.75 to 15 pence. While out harvesting nearly 14 years after losing her wedding ring in the garden, Mary Grams, 84, was astonished to find it in perfectly good condition but slipped onto one of her carrots. The sorting tiramisu. It gets better, I promise. I need that cat. Burned them. Keep burning them like this. Meat weapons. A bow. What does that say? Great sword, shield, staff, hammer. Oh, I'll show you a meat weapon. Would you guys drink this horchata just by looking at it or no? Put this in front of me and it's about to sound like a long distance relationship's first night together. Well, this is my personal favorite. Cornbread with a twist. Untwist it. Can they like release new vegetables? I work at Whole Foods and I'm here to tell you that they do. Some lady the other day put this on the conveyor belt and I'm like, ma'am, what is this? And she has the audacity to say, Whole Foods is out here tearing families apart. Mum's chicken soups, Nana's chicken soup. This stupid little plate is a necessity. It's clearly a bowl. We tried our best to make rat cookies. I am still chuckling. I will all day long. I know his retribution will be swift and terrible, but no Christmas gift could be greater than this. Seeing my dad, despite his efforts to avoid it, unwittingly eat a raw sprout. Merry Christmas, one and all. Rice. For when you want thousands of the same thing. How to tell if your burger is overpriced. Fun fact about me. I only suggest restaurants that bring you chips or bread because I'm a what? I'm a good friend. Me. I'm just going to eat a few spoonfuls of cereal as snacks. 2 hours after my mindless eating. Nobody. Me in the middle of the night. Jesus. Boy dinner. Girl dinner is a little of a lot of things. And boy dinner is a lot of two things. People my age and me. Guess who just found out the difference between wax paper and parchment paper the hard way. Wait, what's the difference? One you can use in the oven safely, and the other you can also use in the oven if the thing you are trying to make happens to be the fire. Listen, I love languages and theoretically I know this should not be funny. After this many years of learning both English and French, but get him off the grill. Why did you believe bro when he said he could cook? Had a lady order a cheeseburger today. She was dumbfounded when she got it and it had cheese on it. Demanded she wanted another cheeseburger with no cheese, a hamburger. Ma'am, you want a hamburger. This is what my mum does all day when I'm at school. What are you eating? Pork Wellington and fries with a tomato dressing. Sounds amazing. Send me a photo. British cuisine simply cannot be beaten. Should I eat this brownie? Brain? No. Stomach? No. Butt? No. Brownie? I'm vegan. Sold. Darling, it will be bold. Dramatic. A man gave me a slice of cake because he was celebrating his 10,000th day of being alive. Ice cream and watermelon. Why does this look so good? Ban 2 from existence. Okay. I haven't been to Taco Bell, Chipotle, and I haven't been to Panda Express, so they're not even going to be on the list because that's not fair. I would just ban Burger King and Wendy's. Goodbye. The CEO got us pizza for Q3 performance. Happy to have helped contribute to his 3 million bonus. Never end yourself. You never know when your hard work might get recognized. Me, plotting how to eat every single one on Thanksgiving without anyone noticing. This is how easy it is for guys to make plans. Pizza? Pizza. Time? Time. We're going out? Home. Okay. Emergency pizza. It's worth it. Me, food that will... No, it's never worth it. I can't believe that only now I have discovered the construction possibilities when hula hoops and Wotsits are combined. McDonald's breakfast. When you eat because you're sad, but now you're just fat and sad. Garlic 2. Damn, when did they release Garlic 2? This felt like an unnecessary read, but I'm here for it, Gregs. Due to a system outage, we are card only temporarily, and our staff can't do math. This year's July 4th is Caesar Salad's 100th anniversary. This is what I'll be celebrating. Hey babe, what's wrong? You haven't touched your Lego shawarma. Practice makes perfect. I went the ham and cheese route today. New slice just dropped. This is big news in the sandwich community. Most potatoes are from Idaho. This one is from Canada. Someone asked about the right way to cut toast. Now the whole internet is fighting. Let's settle it. Heart-shaped pasta. Girls don't want flowers. We want heart-shaped pasta. Experts. A serving size of chips is 10 chips. Actual humans. I eat 10 chips while standing in the pantry with the bag open, trying to decide if I want to eat chips. Spice up any meal by tossing a bag of brown recluse spiders at a ceiling fan. This new generation will never understand. Fill up the water balloons with colored water and put them outside to freeze for the night, and put them together with snow. Shortbread fingers. Did anyone actually like these things? Don't want to come on too strong here, but if you don't like shortbread, you're a predator. My coworker made me a tiny cake. I genuinely thought she bought this, but no, she made it. And she did funfetti because it's my favorite, and she got the pink tin especially for me. Man who found smooth Mars bar gets £2 compensation. Made some avocado toast. I think the avocado's rotten right to the core. Is this real? Haha, sometimes. What do you mean sometimes? Who are you calling to help you finish this Sunday breakfast? I'm calling on God to bless this food, for it to nourish my body and my body to his service. Do not worry, partygoers, I have brought the dry salami. Straw Strawberries dried in the oven. Taste like candy, but are healthy and natural. Might be better than Twizzlers. Best Chinese food on this planet is made in those places where the wife runs the register and orders, and the husband handles like 48 orders at once, and they're yelling at each other in Mandarin. It's even better if they have their 10 to 15-year-old kid doing homework behind the counter. I left my gummy bears in a hot car. When I returned, they melted into a sugary quagmire. Their individual essence dissolved into nothingness, reformed by the void into a singular consciousness. No separate beings nor flavors, just one manifestation of formless eternal gummy. Who has the best fast food burger? Why does the Five Guys burger always look like somebody just took it out of their pocket? The appropriate vehicle selection. Big Mac went from 50 cents to $8 and lost 40% of its size from 1980 to 2024. Adding salt on pineapple makes it sweeter. The salt reacts with the acids of the fruit, thus converting it into a neutral compound and losing the sour taste. Because of this, the pineapple becomes sweeter. My girl got the nerve to cook dinner with the same pot she beat me with. Do you eat your pumpkin pie with or without ketchup? Gross. I'm not a burger. Not yet. You're British. You don't get to talk down to anyone about food. We have the best food from around the world. You guys eat like the Germans are still flying overhead. Shut up. No, we don't. Chocolate sauce. Ew, go to hell. This is what they make in America. My first time making banana pudding. Make it your last. If they sold these in theaters instead of popcorn, I would be happy. They should do both. Sick and tired of cooking videos assuming I have 40 perfect little bowls to put ingredients in. Grow up. Shh. Frog donuts for the holidays. Who the hell needs this much cinnamon? We're eating good tonight, baby. Fish tacos. Life's good. Okay, Mr. Fart. Preparing the morning coffee with a special twist. Ketchup. Never forget who was there for you at your lowest. Corn dogs. Follow me for more recipes. I'm good. I'm actually gonna block you. I think I just won at life. By using the living room wax melter to warm my queso cheese, I now don't have to get up to reheat the queso. Give this dude a Nobel Prize. Smoked lamb shank over mushroom lemon risotto with asparagus, featuring my mum's Jable cloths. Instead of using whole apples for caramel and chocolate apples, this makes it way more easier to bite and a yummy dessert. And made watermelon table with duck feed. Damn. You know, I could convince myself to get this. I think I could justify it. I grabbed this BS chorizo made of soy, and I thought it was saying, I am chorizo in Spanish. I have a heated debate raging as to what you would call this dish. Very interesting to see some of your names for it. I would call this egg on toast. I had Alabama eggs once because the eggs are in bread. If any of us are still alive in 40 years, we're going to write the most metal pre-recipe essay blogs this world has ever seen. In my 20s, I watched the world burn around me. In my 30s, I could barely afford to live amongst the piles of ashes. Preheat the oven to 400 degrees. You will need a non-stick burn pan. My mum asking the tough questions like, why isn't there pizza at rave? Is there food at a rave? There is absolutely not food at a rave. Oh, well that's no fun. I'd expect like, I don't know, pizza. Took me until my 30s to realize my preferred way to eat an apple is sliced up and served in a tiny bowl like I'm 5. Which one is the goat? If you need jaw exercises, choose Haribo. If you want quality and flavor, Albanese. I've never had Albanese before, but I'll believe this post. When Nathan's famous hot dogs first opened in 1916, most people were suspicious of the quality of the meat used in the 5-cent frankfurters. So, the owner hired white-jacketed young men to eat hot dogs in front of his stand. The trick not only brought class to his stand, but it also made people think that the hot dogs must be really good if the doctors were eating them. For April Fool's Day in 1998, Burger King took out a full-page ad in USA Today introducing a Whopper designed especially for lefties. The new burger would contain the same ingredients as the original but rotated 180 degrees. Thousands of customers swarmed Burger King restaurants requesting the lefty Whopper. Me, can we stop and get food? Mum, we have food at home. Food at home. Small sausage in large sausage. They should do a hot dog like this, like dog, hot dog, or hot D. Do you guys eat your strawberries with or without the peel? Brought some tomatoes to the office so I can throw them at posts I don't like. Left the kitchen for a minute at my parents' house, and by the time I got back, the lemon I was cutting was wrapped in plastic. Are you okay, babe? You've hardly touched your Among Us strip waffles. Ice cream nachos. It's beautiful, and now I must find them. Oh no, this is the worst thing since I don't even know. Due to the current circumstances, the bakery colleagues are no longer slicing bread. We apologize for any inconvenience caused. I call this Alabama toast because the eggs are in bread. On Instagram with 4-year-olds. What's the worst vegetable? Corn dogs and beef Wellingtons are basically the same thing. Are you okay? You seem nervous. Help, I got scared and baked 3 cheesecakes. Baked with love, doomed for compost. A tragic fate for the loaf, but the mold children are thrilled. Oh yeah, this is my M&M's redesign proposal. Toddler gives me plastic food from its fake kitchen. Me actually eats it. The toddler. These loafers will keep you nice and toasty toasty. Couldn't open this jar of peaches. I put oil in my car and it's making sounds now, like when I drive. Not olive oil. That is cooling. Big brain. Help me. My brother drowned. What do I do? Put him in rice. Bask in the glow. Who squirts ketchup right on their blanket? There's a plate that's transparent, like your brain. Knowing the fact that people will argue about anything. Here's a picture of some oranges. Do you ever see something and think, wow, that is violently American? Excuse me, but what is this doing in the potato tag? That does not look like a potato to me. Why were you in the potato tag? I just think they're neat. The Philippines is overflowing with a surplus of mangoes and people are panicking. I can help. Eat this broccoli. You're a brontosaurus. Now eat this tree. All I'm saying is the house doesn't fill up with annoying fruit flies when I buy donuts. My daughter wanted this dog cake for her birthday. I'm not paying £25 when I can do it myself. I do love that most of the time my lunch just looks like a fairly responsible 12-year-old was left home alone for an afternoon. This is just a deconstructed sandwich. You shouldn't be opening your mouth about sandwiches ever again. I'm just saying though, Minecraft lunch. Dress up like Dominoes, they said. Accidentally fell asleep while the cinnamon rolls were in the oven and woke up to a beautiful modern art. Would you eat a vegetable plate? Yes. Throw back to the good old days. 49 cents for a burger. Dang, I held the door open for this older man and he said, thank you, Apple. Frog bread was a success. Good God, I bet you all wish you were me right now. I have been gifted a garlic pillow. Super sushi. This is what sharks hope for when they bite into an undersea fiber optic cable. Oh, you don't want tip? I'ma put raid in your McDonald's order. DoorDash drivers think they're Navy SEAL veterans because they gotta pay for gas like the rest of us. I wish I could tip these guys negative dollars. Guys, did you know they're just selling money in the shops? There's like 10 gold coins in this. I'm gonna be rich. Do not spend your life savings on these. Chocolate. They're all chocolate. I'm so stupid. Stupid. My wife is gonna leave me. Pennsylvania police are scrambling after 100,000 eggs were stolen. They have a total estimated value of $40,000. Those pigs. Would you like to add extra cheese for only $198? It's a small price to pay for some cheese. Roommate texted me, yo dog, left you some pizza chilling in the fridge. Stop vegans before it's too late. This is a before and after photo of a mountain before vegans found it. Banana for scale to New York. New York's kinda small. If a man has no sauce, then he is lost, but the same man can be lost in the sauce. Trash foods number 8. Onions? Get these away from me. Onions are essential for flavor and seasoning. If you think otherwise, you're a baby and probably can't cook. I ordered 1 kilogram of sweet potatoes from the wholesalers. They sent one single mutant potato. Behold, Potato-Zilla. First day at my new job. I'm so nervous. Just get along with the sponge. Reminder that you aren't eating a grilled cheese with tomato soup right now. Rah! Why do you have to remind me? You ain't white if you've never had hot dog milk. I wish we all died in 2012. I put my oven on 25 degrees and baked this potato for 4 days straight. At room temperature? I can't explain it, but olives are just meat grapes. Food mascots and whether or not I'd be able to kick their butt. Yeah, the M&M? You think that's a fair fight? Dude, I'm just taking a bite out of him. Never catch me eating there. What the hell is a Donald? Girl, were the minions here? Pick your top 3. Why were they slapped on top of an image of somebody working out? They just had them in the gym. Why is he looking at a slice of himself? Kelly the caterpillar cake. He doesn't realize that's himself. This whole thing, including the dog, is a cake. Am I the only one who does that? Taking the clothes off your ice cream is some next level freak. I tried to cook some cookies. I'm crying. Reject modern cookies. Embrace pancake cookie. Italian Air Force. If you eat ice cream like this, don't ever talk to me again when you've been asked to bring a vegetable tray, but you really want cookies. Damn, sometimes I understand rabbits. This looks fire. They melted together. I didn't have a choice. This world is so cruel. Getting catfished by food is the worst, man. It's not even Nashville at this point. Plain burger, dead fries, and no sauce. Ladies, if your man sets this up for you because he said he couldn't afford to take you on a fancy date, would it be a problem? Only in San Francisco do you open a fortune cookie and find a Waymo ad. When I bought these, the cashier gave me a promo code for BetterHelp. Girl dinner. What about artist dinner? Nah, I'm high as hell. Those muffins? Nah, they muff out. What's wrong, babe? You haven't touched your pizza. Pav. Some of my music, if it sends. That's an orange. Okay, let's retry. This burrito is pathetic. If I was the CEO or whatever of Taco Bell, I'd be on the watch after this. Which would be your next bite? Mine would be C. You have to earn B by doing C first. Describe In-N-Out to someone who's never been there before. I already have enough stuff to do today, and now I have to describe In-N-Out to someone who's never been there before? Can you eat this in 1 hour with 100k on the line? No, I can't do that. I can't do anything. Let's end this debate. Which flavor is the best? Cherry. What the hell? I agree with the PDF statement, but who the hell eats a hot dog like that? That looks just gross. Is that wood? You mummied your last mumia. As soon as I hit 198 pounds, I'm gonna eat 2 pounds of Nacho Slim Jims so I can be 1% Nacho. The hell you are. You're still 100% my son and I forbid it. 99% your son. What? 1% Nacho, son. You dare use my own spells against me, son? Look at this scoop of peanut butter. Everything's gonna be okay. Just put an egg in a tomato and you will be amazed. Okay, I'm amazed. According to your activity, you have earned 7 glasses of wine. For reference, there are 5 glasses of wine in a single bottle. Proof that not every sandwich I make looks AI generated. This is not helping you. Do you want your kids to start eating chalk? Because that's how you get them to eat chalk. Popsicle chalk. First bite. Oh my god. Second bite. Oh, hi god. Short comment. Complaining about a comment being short, then having your comment being half what they wrote is wild. First one was from Shorts, second from Reels, and the third one from Reddit. Funny, left a like. This one's from Facebook. Okay, now we need Tumblr. Syrup isn't available. What are you putting on these? Syrup? It's not a want, it's a need. Literally the best purchase I've ever made. Learning McQueen waffle maker. The recipe said to dice the onion. I went to a lot of effort, but I'm pleased with the result. Chinese buffet, don't give a damn anymore. Pop-Tarts. Making traditional Italian bolognese pasta, the Kate's way. For my tired husband Andrew after 15-hour shift. Did you use motor oil? This employee deserves a raise. Note, bit of an odd one, it's my 25th birthday. Are you able to place the pepperoni into the shape of a 25 on the pizza? This is nice. Okay, I know the first pancake always gets bungled, but girl, there's no way I messed up this bad. How do you mess up pancakes this bad? OMG, how do you make this? I think you get some cereal and some milk. What are you craving right now? Pick related. Just gonna grab a tender really quick, bro. No. Absolutely no outside ranch dressing allowed. I'm a head out. I don't know what emotion this is, but I've definitely felt it. I went out for my birthday, and I'm vegan, so they gave me a single slice of banana instead of cake. I hate tomatoes, I said to myself, peering out the bus window. I realized we were approaching the tomato factory. Homie, what? They make them. The green stuff on the tacos is good. I got the Doritos logo tacos, and there was some crunchy green topping. It was really good. Lettuce? Yeah, I looked it up. That's what it was. You didn't know what lettuce was? Whichever restaurant I eat in, I always do this. Are you storing your cheese in the fridge? Experts say that you should be leaving it on the counter. The experts. By replacing your morning coffee with green tea, you can lose up to 89% of what little joy you still have left in your life. Grape soda doesn't even taste like grapes, but it sure as hell tastes like purple. McDonald's can now legally fix its own ice cream machines. Previously, only the manufacturer, Taylor, was allowed to fix them. Deboned chicken with breadcrumb crust and tomato reduction. Dude, no way. Reddit is having a glitch where it puts the wrong captions over photos, and it's the only thing I care about right now. Is this too much food to send to daycare? Ariana spotted at Ethan Slater's gig. It's impossible to have a bad time while thinking about the cockroach enclosure at the Woodland Park Zoo. Well, you sure as hell ain't the burger wizard. Seafood wizard. I randomly remembered these last night, and I haven't stopped thinking about it. Snaps. Us if we were married and were biscuits. Oh, biscuits. Nice. Call me Haribo Peach Gummies, the way I'm soft and fruity. Don't annoy me. Where is it? I'm so nervous. Strawberry number 20. We found the cheapest fruit cocktail. My friend told me the cocktail was tasty as hell. Man, I miss him sometimes. Where did he go? Got an email from the nicest Nigerian prince. Not sure how sending 900 fudge stripes will help, but okay. What great marketing. This will make me more likely to purchase your products. Oh, shucks. That's great to hear, Jacob. I think you're as great as cookies. Suck my thing, Ernie. How many slices would you eat? When I was 7, I drank a heavily acidic liquid to try and impress a girl, and it basically dissolved my entire lower torso. And if I eat solid foods now, I experience mind-shatteringly intense pain. Nice. Bro asked for no pickles too. Yeah, they did that out of rage. Inventing eating Twitter. Polar opposite of eating disorder Twitter. You post what you're eating and everyone else on eating Twitter replies saying how tasty it looks. Eating disorder? No, I be eating disorder. I could destroy bottom right, but very sugary. This is how my wife opens packages of food. I'm pretty sure she was raised by raccoons. At my local deli, what could have happened to make them put up that sign? Please refrain from discussing mathematics while waiting in line. What could have happened? Over which was the right number? And they just started killing each other. I don't know. When you don't know all the lyrics to a song, so you just mumble nonsense. Ice, ice, pastry. The official Instant Pot Facebook group continues to be one of the darkest corners of the internet. Someone's about to be mad at me. I was one nuggets short, so I gave them a crispy chicken. You can only choose one. You get to live in any fictional universe of your choice. One Reese's peanut butter cup. Oh, I love peanut butter cup though. My girlfriend's stomach hurts. She requested one wheat thin and one grape for dinner. I always check the doors at Airbnbs. Bro, this one time I didn't do this at an Airbnb, and they were in the walls. My son asked if he can make himself a hot dog. I said yes. I hear him and his sister laughing in the kitchen and walk in to find this. Screw a zodiac sign. What's your go-to Subway bread? I think when I have had Subways before, I usually get Italian herbs and cheese, I think. Man, what the hell is this? Kids ain't gonna have no feet. I don't get it. A sandwich plus drink plus 2 snacks equals only $3? You don't deserve this store. Life hack. If you eat a hard taco over a small tortilla, you get a second taco. Typical boys' breakfast and typical girls' breakfast. Women's cereal. Mesopotamian farmers after discovering irrigation. It worked. Why does he have to be shirtless? They hadn't invented shirts yet. Free bucket at KFC. No, buy Spam. It tastes so good. Get corn in a can. It's healthy for you. Get fried potatoes instead. I think I'll get a mystery meat sandwich. Sandwich that tastes like sandwich with chicken. $6 for a mystery sandwich? Just a little something to take the edge off. Funny how the Brits conquered so much land looking for spices, but then refused to use them. Eggs and Bacon is a short song sung by Candace while she is carrying eggs and bacon to her mother in Mum's birthday. Her artistry and talent. Crazy. These cookies are made with not chocolate chips, but Cheetos. The cops are on their way. I walked in on my drunk roommate cooking like this, and I don't think I'll ever look at him the same. Ban apples. Apples are keeping my patience away. I'm $250,000 in debt. My wife Helen left me yesterday. Helen, if you're reading this, I love you. When people tell me pineapple doesn't belong on pizza, why are you putting it in a trash can? Never go to Missouri. Just heard a guy shout, "Hot diggity dog!" Unironically, after seeing a pancake flipped. My dumb cat loves stealing snacks, so I had to put a reminder inside the fridge to make sure I don't break his arm. Sure your cat is not a human? My idiot son watching his favorite show, Sparkling Water. The 9-year-old had a ceramics project, and how much do I love that while everyone else made a plate, she made an object d'art. Our food speaks for itself. Hello, swag meal. Mummy made it. Tic Tac disable me. Wife asked for a Caesar salad for dinner. I've never made one from scratch before. I think I did a decent job. You can't eat soup with chopsticks. Checkmate. Okay. That is not a Christmas tree, Reese's. Are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only ice. Delete your blog. Now everyone's coming back into the office. We've upgraded our lanyards so we all know where we're comfortable. Hi, I'm keeping my distance. Okay with talking but not touching. Okay with hugs and high fives. You guys are never gonna believe what just happened to me. Just a reminder that white chocolate is not chocolate and is in fact made of lies. It is? Someone behind me in the thickest Midlands accent I've ever heard just said,
Ah, Jesus, this is a bit too fancy for me now.
I don't even know if that's a Midlands accent. I lose all self-control when my wife buys chocolate chip cookies. I eat like 2 or 3 a day. It's insane. I love chocolate chip cookies. I haven't had one in a while. Should I get one? I love the Subway ones, but they're just so bad for you. Warning. If an atheist offers you jam on toast, they will likely write Satan on it and then spread it so you don't know. No, they don't. Tonight on Chopped, a corn tortilla crisp with a reduction tomato puree and a creamy cheese ganche. Parents beware. Halloween candy found running 1993 MS-DOS game Doom.